Hello everybody, my name is Michael Quinn and I'm from Centre of English Studies. I'm one of the directors of the school, one of the owners. So I'm just going to give you a little presentation just about CES. So I hope you understand everything that I'm saying here as well. If not, you can come over to speak to my Korean colleague Jayla over in the booth with Prestige. Okay, so we are Centre of English Studies. We are a family-owned and run English language school. We have 47 years experience. The schools were actually started up by my mother, so it's a family business. We have 9 year-round locations. So we have 2 schools in Ireland, 5 schools in the UK, and 2 schools in Canada, okay? They're all adult schools, and we also have junior schools in all of those locations as well. But I will just speak to you about the Irish and UK schools at the moment, okay? So as I said, we have 9 schools. You can see here we have school in Dublin, in Cork, in Toronto and Vancouver, and then in the UK, London, Edinburgh, Oxford, Leeds and Worthing, okay? They're year-round schools and they take from 16 years of age in all locations. In all of our schools, we run a lot of different types of programs, okay? Just like all other language schools, we have a big selection of courses for you to choose. The main, most popular types of programs are things like our full-time IELTS courses, our English multi-destination programs, where you can study in different locations. And then as well as that, we have things like teacher training, CELTA training, OET, which is medical English, and then a 50+ program. In Ireland, we would be the biggest IELTS testing centre in the country, and we do tests across Ireland. We're also testing centre in the UK and in Canada as well. All of our students as well have access to an online guided e-learning platform. So this is free and is included. This has lots of extra materials, coursework, information on social programs, details. It's all there and all free for you to access. So just to give you some information about our locations, as I said, we are in Dublin. We actually have 3 locations in Dublin in the city centre. So we're right in the middle of the city centre. We're right beside Trinity College, Dublin Castle, and across the road from Temple Bar, okay? Our original building, which I'll go back to up here on the left, that building is nearly 300 years old, and it's one of the most central buildings, and it's a very famous old area, banking area in Dublin. But all of our locations are within about 4 minutes walk of each other, okay? And they're all very, very easy and close to all the main tourist sites and areas that people will come to visit. Also, one of the most famous things in Ireland, the St. Patrick's Day Parade, that actually goes directly in front of our school. So actually last week I was in there with the parade with all of my friends and family. As like other schools, we have a very full social program for all of the students. So as well as the course, every afternoon there are activities, evening activities and full day excursions in our schools. And all the students can join with these as well. Cork, we're located again in the city centre in Cork. And this is a beautiful new school for us. This is our newest school. Beautiful city, slightly cheaper area to come and study in Ireland, okay? So this gives you a bit of an opportunity. The accommodation and the courses are a little bit cheaper for the students. One of the big popular things for Korean students coming to Ireland, and you will hear this from the other schools as well, is the opportunity to work part-time. So in the UK it's not possible, Canada is not possible, but in Ireland if you study for 25 weeks or more, this gives you an opportunity for you to be able to do a part-time work as well. So this is an extra benefit for the schools in Ireland. Again, like all of our schools, we have a huge social program for the students to be able to join in as well. The interesting thing with these schools in Ireland, so Cork is a Cambridge testing centre, and then as I said, the Dublin school is the main IELTS testing centre in the whole country. We're also the only British Council accredited UK VI IELTS test, which means you could do an examination and go to UK universities if you wanted to. Now, in the UK, as I said, we have a number of different locations. So you can just see here we have our London location. This is in Wimbledon. So this is about 15 minutes away from the centre of London. Again, really beautiful location, very famous for the tennis championships in London. And then, as I said here, we're located within walking distance of the main underground train station, Wimbledon train station, and then 2 main train station stops that take you into the centre of London as well. So again, huge social program for all the students to be able to enjoy, afternoon activities every single day as well. Oxford, you can see here, I'll try and move this a little bit because it's kind of going up, but you can see our Oxford school. It's kind of balanced wrong. But our Oxford school is located about 10 minutes from the centre of Oxford. It's a big, beautiful building, large garden for the students, again, to be able to access. And then for all of the social programs. But again, all of these activities and programs. So you can see where we're located in Oxford. And again, Oxford's super famous place for students to be able to come in to study. Again, big social program for all of the students. Our other location is in Edinburgh. Edinburgh, World Heritage City, absolutely amazing place to visit. Very, very famous for the festivals and everything in the summertime in August. And we have this huge building deep in the centre of the city for the students to come in to study as well. Again, this is walking distance, so it's only about 10 minutes to get to the very centre of Edinburgh, and really one of the most famous cities in the UK to come and visit. Our Leeds School is also an IELTS testing centre, OET testing centre like in Dublin, and is also a Cambridge teacher training as well. This is in the city centre. Leeds is a very interesting destination. It's the 2nd largest financial city in the UK after London, okay? There's about 25,000 university students from other countries in Leeds as well. There are 4 main universities, so it's a super popular educational area now and becoming way more popular for students even coming from Korea as well to come in and study. So it's a great other opportunity, and it's slightly cheaper for the students to come in. And again, we are right in the city centre for our school in Leeds. And then our final school in the UK is our Worthing School. This is on the seaside. This is actually located right beside Brighton. It's about 10 minutes away from Brighton. Very famous city. Worthing is actually quite famous because it's part of Oscar Wilde, The Importance of Being Earnest. His name was Ernest Worthing, but it's in this beautiful building on the seaside. And again, really, really central located for all of the students to come into. Now, all of our locations, we offer homestay accommodation, and we also have residential options for all of the students coming in. So we're a big international school. We have over 100 different nationalities in our schools across the UK and Ireland each year. And we would love to welcome any of you who have any questions or want to come and study with us. So thank you very much for my time. Kamsahamnida. I hope you understand a little bit, okay? Kamsahamnida. Thank you.